Sumai, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Allahaginawa, Yahweh, Achai, Sumai, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Allahaginawa, Yahweh, Achai, Sumai, Yasha Allah, Yahweh, Allahaginawa, Yahweh, Achai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh Shai, Bahashur Hakudash. I want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Ruel. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. As a high spirit wind Judah, spirit wind Levi. And today I want to go into a lesson entitled Thou That Are Given to Pleasures. All right, you whore called America. All right, your inhabitants, your people, your citizens. All right, you're given to pleasures, man. And the world that you see that we live in, the world meaning the American world, the Western world, the American mindset, it is not a mindset that's in harmony with nature. Okay, so I was looking up the word restaurant, and the etymology, and it originally went back to a word restore, or that means restore. Restaurant goes back to restore, which is really a shop where you sold your food with the intent to restore the strength of passive buyers. Now a restaurant is there to stuff your fucking selves. And we all know that you could potentially be an alcoholic. We all know that you could potentially do too much, right? When it comes to certain substances, but nobody really talks about gluttony. You never see commercials about, if you have a problem with gluttony, please call this number, okay? Because the elites have stuffed the minds of their goyim. They've stuffed the bellies of their goyim. And we live in a world that is out of harmony with nature, with the planet Earth. And it's an artificial inhabitant. It's an artificial environment, right? So you eat food that's been stripped of its nutrients, which means it's no longer food, and it's been injected with chemicals. Now it's a drug. All right. And you take that over time, it's deleterious to your health, meaning it's going to put you on a slow decay. We are in the decadent Roman Empire. We're at a state of decay, moral decay, physical decay, financial decay. All right, but it says thou that are given to pleasures, meaning you're addicted to it, man. You're consumed in it. Are you consumed in sex? You're consumed in gluttony. You're consumed in being a drunkard, man. How many bars are open all fucking night, man? All right, Uber is popping because people leave the bar drunk and catch an Uber and go home. Shalom, shalom. You see, you're given to fucking pleasures, man. And we're like little fish. The Israelites in America are fish in Esau's fish tank that's being fed artificial food. All right, and what happens when you take any animal and you feed it food outside of its nature? Don't you know that every organism eats food that's according to its nature, except for people? Every animal, all right, eats food that's in alignment with this digestive structure, with this digestive processes. For example, a cow has several bellies, so it could, cleanse out its stomach with the grass. All right. A lion has another type of belly, so it could consume a whole animal in a short period of time. It's like an oven in its belly. All right, but we, all right, have a belly, all right, that gives us a slow digestive process, right? Small intestines, right? All right. Hey, Shalom, brother. Yahweh Shema, Shabbat Shalom, Kakadash, Brakatah. Let me get the scripture. Psalm 82:5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundation of the earth are out of course. All right. And we're out of course because we have been people that have been planted in a fake environment. Have you ever seen that movie, and forgive me, but I know some of y'all brothers and sisters have seen the movie that recently came out. It was the these Edomites moved into a suburban neighborhood, and they were forced to take care of this little weird baby. They was forced to take care of this little weird baby, but really the weird baby was really an alien. All right. And they were basically held hostage to take care of the baby till it grew up. And I think it ultimately ate them or whatever. But long story short, the man that was a surrogate father, he got sick. And he was digging a hole the whole time, making an effort to escape. But the man that was the surrogate father got sick. And I Googled why he got sick, because they never explained why he got sick. And what happened was, on Google, it speculated that because he was in an artificial environment, he basically got sick because he wasn't breathing in the elements that you would breathe in if you were in the actual habitat. And the more I meditate on these things, the more I desire to be directly in tune with the planet Earth, man. And that's a luxury that we're going to get back in the kingdom, all right? That's a luxury that we're going to get back in the kingdom if we endure to salvation, is that we're going to be back in harmony, all right, with we're going to be back in harmony with the planet Earth, okay? All right, I'm just looking around, watching my surroundings, okay? But I mean, that's pretty much the point. Let me just drive. That's pretty much the point. And what happens is, what I've been learning and what I've been meditating on is that what I've been learning and what I've been meditating on is that every species has a particular, every species body and stomach and digestive system is designed to consume a certain type of food that's already in nature. All right, just like the original way of eating for the Israelite man or the earthling was what? The fruit. All right, the fruit, nuts, you know. So if you eat that to this day, your body can easily assimilate that, because that's the natural food. Now, were we later permitted to eat meat, lawful meat? Yes, but that original food for that earthly body, that Israelite body, was fruit, all right, before the flood. But I'm saying that to say, now we've been planted into an artificial environment and we're consuming processed meats. First of all, we're consuming unlawful foods. So we as Israelites are consuming scavenger animals, processed food. A lot of Israelites are smoking chemical infested cigarettes, okay? Which cigarettes kill on average 480,000 people a year, and 40,000 people from secondhand smoke die. But the bigger problem that's even bigger than cigarettes, all right, is the processed food, the standard American diet, the SAD diet, that graveyard diet, that's putting our uncles and aunties back in the spirit world in no time, man. Putting our classmates in the hospital in the spirit world, putting our sons and daughters in the hospital, man. But you're given to pleasures because these elites, they put chemicals, they get scientists, all right, paid scientists to inject the study chemicals and put these chemicals inside of this meat, man, and this food, and this laboratory made food, engineered for your brain to be hooked on it, to overstimulate your brain, man, to release these endorphins and all that, and you're hooked on it like a fucking lab rat, man. So you know you're not eating healthy. That's why you got shows like My 600-Pound Life. But they're just nothing but that lab rat hooked on that fucking sugar cube, man. Excuse my language, but I get passionate. I'm upset, man. Because the more I meditate on it, like we've had Shabbat, right? We've had the Shabbat. So you just sitting down meditating on things, you know? And one of my subjects of interest is health. And although we all may deviate from time to time, but we get back on track, man. But one thing I've been meditating on is that we're in an artificial environment, man. It's hard to eat healthy when your environment is artificial. So you got to give due diligence to go to the produce section, to go to a health food store, to go to an Oriental store, an Elamite store, a Moabite store. You know, you have to really pray to Yahweh Bahashmi Al-Shai to change your perception of what food is and understand that food is already here. There's over 2,000 fruit varieties, and out of that 2,000, one fruit variety might have thousands of varieties that come from that fruit. All right? That was the original food, all right? Or the food is already, it doesn't have to come from a laboratory is what I'm saying. All right? Excess meat has always caused the death of our people, man. The excess. Because you're not a fucking lion. Like I said, are we allowed to eat lawful meat? Yeah, can't. All right? That's why the scripture goes into the excess meat sin. Eating in excess and waking up sick. All right? You know? You have to balance your diet out with leafy greens to purge out your digestive tract. You have to incorporate fruit into your body to flush out the waste that your body has basically stored up, for lack of better words, overnight, the cleanup crew, but you use the fruit to push it out the next morning. All right? Because the average American doesn't just have a weight problem. The average American has a waste problem. All right? Because he has accumulated waste in their digestive tract. And that'll cause you to get bloated and obese and all these other things. It's negative ripple effect. Okay? But, I mean, the point is, man, all right, we're in a fake-ass environment. What the hell is a soda pop? What the hell is a drink, man? And everything that he's polluted, there was a better version of it originally. Like, for example, you might say, I got the taste for a Sprite. But you know what? You could make a Sprite with carbonated water, lemon, lime, agave nectar, or honey. Most drinks, most soda pops were really concoctions for your digestive system. Like a Pepsi or a Dr. Pepper, all right? Even Coca-Cola. That Coca-Cola came from the coca leaf and the cola nut. Now, I can't remember if that particular pharmacist used cocaine from the coca leaf or the actual coca leaf, but it was a coca leaf and a coconut. I'm sorry, the cola leaf, and not the coconut, the coca leaf, all right? But if you got the coca leaf and the cola nut, that's an energy elixir, all right? Because you could consume that coca leaf, man, all right? A root beer. A root beer originally was a concoction made from different roots. Now, what does the wisdom of Solomon say about roots? The virtues of roots, the healing powers of roots. But they got this garbage ass bullshit that a lot of us grew up drinking at bars, root beer, or whatever. It's just chemicals, man. And you got to ask yourself, like the honorable, like the beloved Elder Apostle Gabar said, like, you got to ask yourself, how does this benefit my body, man? A drink is a fucking chemical, man. Chemicals are not designed, synthetic chemicals are not designed to be put into your body. Isolated plant chemicals are not designed to be put into your body. Sugar, that's like a heart. It's not natural to take somebody's heart out your chest and say, here's my heart. Our heart is only functional when it's inside your chest, connected to the arteries. Same thing with sugar, fructose. Fructose is only potent when it's inside the fruit, all right, working in harmony with the other minerals inside the fruit, man. But once you take it out, it's now dead, and it's a fucking drug if you isolate it like that, okay? That's why our bodies do all this adverse shit, man. You know? The Most High so bad, man. You know, that's why the mushroom shapes like your ear. He told you what these food does, what these food groups do by how they look. Like your heart has 4 chambers, right? But you cut open a tomato. Tomato has 4 chambers. It's for your heart. The mushroom shapes like your ear. The mushroom is good for hearing. The carrot, once you cut it open, the inside looks like your eye. The carrot is good for your sight. All right, the kidney bean looks like your what? Your kidney. The celery sticks look like your bones, but what do? They strengthen your bones. The sweet potato shaped like your pancreas. But what does it do? It restores your pancreas, man. These are things that I've been looking up, man. You don't need no fucking pharmakia, man. And this nigga, this demon knows that shit, man. He knows that. But he could make it, but he can't get paid off you taking carrots and restoring your health. Or you taking celery and restoring your health. But he could manufacture his own product that imitates these plant chemicals, then he patent that product and he makes his monopoly, man. I would destroy him who destroyed the earth, man. Don't you know he created the earth for our sakes? When you driving, depending on where you stay on this planet, you see, you might look up in the sky, you might see birds. He did that for you, man. You know how you have light shows and stuff? Well, the Most High has bird shows. That's why you see birds flying and they doing all type of tricks. That's for the Israelites, man. You might look in the sky, and the sky has a certain effulgence about it, a certain radiance about it. That's the Most High's art show. He did that for you, man. You might see that the splendor of the full moon over a dark ocean at night. The ocean is black and that radiant moon is sitting over that ocean. That's for you, man. He made the world for our sakes. And all the different fruit and vegetables is for us. You know? I've been studying seeds, meditating the use of seeds. Because, for example, if you cut an avocado in half, why does the part that has a seed in it last longer than a part that doesn't have the seed? The half that doesn't have the seed, it rots faster. Why? Why does the seed reserves the life of a particular fruit? So that tells me the power of seeds. I tell this story all the time, but once I left my wallet at the house and I couldn't go to the store. I was plant-based at the time. And I forgot that I went to Whole Foods and bought like already de-seeded sunflower seeds, and it was in my book bag, and I ate that for lunch and it restored my health. I'm like, these little ass seeds brought energy back into me. So I've been meditating on the power of seeds since this damn demon has stripped the fruit of his minerals and stripped the vegetation of his minerals, but a lot of that power is still in the seed. So anytime you can eat an edible seed, all right, that's a plus. But even when you eat beans, man, the Israelite has neglected to eat beans. All right, it's, you know, you want to get that bulk, you want to get that gain, you want to get those muscle gains, or you want to have some type of protein, you eat beans, man. But what is a bean? It's really the seed. The way you know it's a seed, because you can put the bean in the soil, and what does it do? It sprouts the plant. So when you eat beans, you're essentially eating the seeds. That's why you say you can sprout. They say you can sprout seeds. You're supposed to sprout beans. It's germinating. But that's what happens when you eat beans. You're eating that mineral packed, nutrient dense seed, man. Ezekiel bread essentially is a sprouted bread. All right, and that's full of power. All right. Fruit is structured water. It's H320, like watermelon. You know, you gotta ask yourself, why does aloe vera, that aloe vera plant, look like that in the inside, man? It's structured water. It'll rehydrate you like that. You can put it in your blender. You can put, say, coconut water, aloe vera, and maybe some agave. You know, you might squeeze a little lime. It might be a little tart, but that's a quick tonic. It's a quick tonic. If you're parched, you know, you're dehydrated. Something the spirit hopped on me to do recently. I was dehydrated. It's like, damn, I can't keep water in my system. But I made that tonic, man. And I was good. You know? The aloe vera, the coconut water. It's a tonic, man. Something that you introduce to your body before you eat your full meal, man. That fruit, man. All right? You see? But this man has stripped us of our natural intelligence. The things that we're talking about, that's natural intelligence. So we're like animals that's been put into an artificial environment that's totally out of tune with our habitat. So we don't know to go to this plant to restore our health in this particular department in our body. We don't know to drink this type of water. We don't know to use this carrot for this particular call. So because we just hooked on the chemicals. What's the chemicals? The processed food on the shelf. Damn, I got the taste for some Skittles, but you shouldn't be eating Skittles. But damn, I got the taste for some Cheetos. Damn, I got the taste for this. The taste. What the fuck is a taste? No, you're fiending for your drug. You're fiending for your fucking drug. And we all have our thing, man. I'm not gonna act like I'm perfect, but even the thing should be a healthier thing, a healthier vice. One of our goals from a health perspective is to go through a journey of withdrawing from these processed chemicals that our brains have been hooked on, so you could desire and really appreciate the things that the Heavenly Father has created for us, man. The earth is Pandora, man. The earth is Pandora. Everything we need is in the planet. But like I said, we've been raised in this artificial environment, eating out of the hands of the oppressor, like those little hands that sprinkle fish flakes over your little fish tank, man. The fish don't die, they don't last. The fish die fast as hell, just like us. He's sprinkling his bullshit through his corporations. And we go to these stores that's ran by these corporations, and we get this little artificial ass food, and our body's just slowly on the decay because they're stripped of real nutrients, man. Living in this artificial environment, you know. But you know, that's all I got, brothers. Hey, with that, hope you brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, I want to give our honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Chakodash, that will honor our elder apostles and elder bishops of great men, strong well. Peace and blessings at the wellness of the house of David the elect. Baba Baal, Kum Yashala, Shalom.